Hold on, we're arriving at the toy store, right?
Chegando na loja de... Aí fomos na loja de brinquedos, né? Isso que eu quero mostrar.
This is what I want. Looking like a weirdo here, walking around. Just don't send stuff with...
Olha o texto.
Look at the text on the... Jeff sent some emojis.
É emoji.
They're emojis. No emojis or accents show up. What I've noticed is there are some words, but apparently not all. So check. There's something I want. Let's see if it's still on sale. It still is, man. Check this out. Do you know what this is? Look it up online. But look it up now. Check it out. This thing is open, man. Look at this. In theory, you buy this. 99 euros.
Olha lá.
Look locked up.
Pudgy
Penguins.
Penguins. Pudgy Penguins. Aí,
So people went to look up what Pudgy Penguins and check the prices for Pudgy Penguins then, right?
então,
So there were some 6 Pudgy Penguins toys.
de brinquedo, eles são
They're like Funko Pops, right?
né? E
And basically from 24, 25 euros,
de 24 euros, de 25 euros estava
they were marked down to 799 euros. Some poorly made, ugly things, you know.
feio, né? Feio.
Ugly, poorly made.
E as
And all the little boxes were open.
abertas. E de
And it says you can redeem something with the NFT.
coisa com NFT. Tem
There's a
alguma
something.
coisa aí que não
We don't know what it is. You buy a Pudgy Penguins figure, which is like a Funko Pop, and it gives you an NFT. And the boxes, I get the impression that the boxes are... Look at that. Could it be that people took them and stole the NFTs, man? Check out the Pudgy Penguins box. Look, it's been repriced. Should I buy one to open? To see what's up with these Pudgy Penguins. This one is 599 euros, 599 on the tag. For a digital experience, look at the... This one doesn't even have... It's open in the box. They spilled coffee on the box. Look at that disgusting mark on the box. Look here. There's a drop of coffee on... There isn't. There are only these here. They've been here for weeks, these Pudgy Penguins. So there are some that are cheaper, 7.99 euros. There's one for 5.99. So they launched the collection. Well, Pudgy Penguins, for those who don't know, is an NFT collection. Let's look up Pudgy Penguins on OpenSea. Let's see here.
aqui, ó.
Here, Pudgy Penguins.
Tá?
Average price.
Médio. Quanto que
How much was it? Floor 9.
9 Ether. 9
9 ETA.
a melhor
The best offer there is one at 8.65 DUH.
8.65 W Ether. Ó,
Look, average price here.
ó, 9
9.49 ETH. 9.9.
Então os caras
So they launched an NFT collection.
aí
Then they launched these figures.
nas
The
caras
boxes say there's something inside.
alguma coisa e aí
So I went there and picked
na hora
at the time.
peguei
I got
um,
one.
tá aqui.
It's here.
Na hora que,
When I went to pay at the register, it was marked there.
né? Aqui, ó,
5.99.
39. Na hora que
But when I scanned it at checkout, I paid 3 euros.
a mulher
The woman charged me 3 euros.
3 euros. Olha
Look at that.
de 5
From 5.99.
3 euros. E eu juro,
And I swear to you, I didn't.
do jeito que
Just like it arrived, I threw it.
tava
It was in my bag.
peguei
I just took it out of the bag now.
nem
I didn't leave it out in the open so I wouldn't see.
então eu
So I'm going to open it at this very moment.
vou fazer
I'm going to do the
primeira vez.
It's my first.
Não, fiz embora a caixa.
Even though the box is...
A
The
caixa
box has coffee stains, spit, mud. I don't know. Maybe mud.
é lama, sei lá.
Man, it's disgusting.
Mano, tá nojento, velho. Vocês conseguem
You can see the box is alive. It's alive. The box is...
consegue
You can
ver?
see.
Então,
So, man, let's find out what's in here.
eu
I
não,
have no idea.
eu não sei.
I don't-
Real. Não sei.
I don't-
Tá?
Shall we unbox this
Fazer um
disgrace?
unboxing dessa desgraça. Vamos ver se tem.
Let's see.
Porque aqui,
Because here the
ó,
redemption code
um code for a...
for a digital experience included.
Vamos
Let's
ver,
see.
porque as
Because all the boxes are open, man. Shall we find out?
descobrir. Então vamos lá, ó.
All right, I'm opening this Pudgy Penguins figure, which I bought yesterday.
Vamos de
Let's see what's inside. A paper fell out. There's a QR code.
Forever.
Forever Friend Adoption Certificate.
Tem um
There's a
QR
QR code.
É, e...
You are now the proud owner.
Peraí, deixa eu...
Wait, let me show you.
Não, não.
No, no.
Pera, aqui, ó. Ó,
There's a certificate of authenticity
que o microfone
because the mic won't stay.
parou. Beleza. Certificado de
There's a
autenticidade.
certificate.
Então tá aí.
So it's written here.
Forever.
Forever Friend Adoption Certificate.
Você é
You are now a very special owner of a Pudgy Penguins
oficial de um Pudgy Penguin. Não sei.
who will be by your side.
Que vai estar...
Thank you for adopting this Pudgy Penguin.
Obrigado por
By signing this certificate, you promise to give unconditional
assinando esse
friendship and fun.
Você promete dar amor incondicional, amizade e diversão.
Experience the magical Pudgy. Scan the QR code to receive your Pudgy Penguins special from a Pudgy Penguins.
special trait. É um trait.
It's a Pudgy Penguins.
Tá aqui.
It says here I'm going to get a special Pudgy Penguin.
Não
It's not a bread penguin. Okay, clear.
Vou deixar
So I'm leaving this little certificate. All right.
Tem mais algum?
Is there anything else? Apparently, I'm opening it, and whatever happens. So I'm removing the Pudgy Penguins figure from the box. Here it is. So now I own a Pudgy Penguins.
Pinguim.
His head turns.
Eu vou quebrar.
I might.
Ele tem uma
He has a little.
É um ninja.
He's a ninja. He's a
Igual
like
eu,
me.
ninja.
He's a ninja.
É um
He's a
ninja.
pumpkin ninja.
Ninja
So here it is.
Então
The
tá aqui,
Pudgy
ó,
Penguin.
Pudgy
So guys,
Então,
now
cara, eu
give him a name.
tenho Pudgy Penguin. Agora,
Sailing,
dá um
Craig,
nome
right?
pra ele, Salem.
What name?
Craig
Penguin
Wright.
Ninja.
Qual o nome?
I like Penguin Ninja.
Pinguim.
I think I'll call.
Gostei de pinguim.
Doesn't he look like an Alfredo?
Eu acho que eu vou
I
chamar
think it looks like Alfredo the Ninja.
Não tem
Alfredo the Ninja.
um ninja.
I think he's an Alfredo man.
Alfredo.
I'll call him Alfredo. So, alright,
Velho, eu vou
I
chamar.
have a Pudgy Penguin.
Então, beleza.
I'm a happy owner of a Pudgy
Sou um
Penguins.
feliz detentor de um Pudgy Penguin. Vamos ver.
Let's see now which.
Eu vou escanear com
I'm going to scan the QR code with my phone.
o celular. Vamos ver
Let's see what's on that card.
se tem
If there's
alguma
something,
coisa.
right?
Vamos ver se
Let's
tem
see
alguma
if there's
coisa.
anything on that. Honestly, my friend,
Eu acho que não
I
vai
think there's going to be nothing.
Ninja.
Ninja win.
Zenitsu. Eu gosto de... É que
Zenitsu short.
Pô, é que já...
We already know who Zenitsu is,
né?
right?
Pô, a gente
We're
pensa
talking
aí,
about Demon Slayer. We know who.
Demon Slayer.
Now I'm going to scan the QR code with
Agora
my
eu vou
phone.
escanear o QR Code com o meu celular. Obviamente.
Obviously, I'll do it off the live feed,
Aí primeiro.
but I'll.
Então,
So
momento
scanning the QR code moment.
de escanear o QR Code. Pudgy World.
Pudge World.
You've
You've just unlocked a single code to unlock rare traits in Pudge World.
Continue.
Continue on desktop.
Eu vou...
I'm going to do it here
Porque eu não sei se
because I don't know if it'll leak.
provavelmente...
It'll probably leak some info.
Eu vou dar um...
I'll just hit continue here.
Eu só
Let me
pôr
just put it.
available
Available for 10.
for
For new codes, rescan the QR code.
ó. Tá isso
Okay
aqui,
then.
ó. Unique Code.
Unique.
Vamos ver.
Let's see, continue.
Ah, tá lá.
There it is.
Tá lá,
It's there, my friends.
amigos. Tá lá.
It's there.
Tá lá.
It's there.
Tá aí.
Look at that. The scam is staring us in the face.
Na cara.
It's a fact.
F.
It's a fact.
Ó,
Look at that little scam, man.
velho. Ó,
Look at that little scam.
tá aí,
There you go.
ó. Tá aí.
There you have it.
Como
How could it be otherwise?
diferente? Como
How could it be any different, right?
diferente, né? Já
We already knew.
qual
What are the odds? What are the
a
odds, right?
chance, né? Daquela de
That
todas
all the boxes were tampered with.
isoladas. Qual a
What are the odds that there would be some NFT or something,
ter alguma
right?
coisa, né, com
With Pudgy Penguins over there.
velho, lá? Qual a
What are the odds, man?
qual a...
What are the odds?
Então,
So there it is.
ó, tá aí.
There you have
Todos os
all the Pudgy Penguins that are there. Probably all of them were tampered with and the NFTs were stolen. How could that not happen, right?
Qual a
What are the odds?
qual a
What are the odds of it not
não
happening
acontecer ou não?
or not having happened?
Tá aí.
There you go.
É
It's
brincadeira.
ridiculous, right? Penguin scam.
Tá aí.
There you go. You could call it,
Como que
what was it?
é?
Scam Penguin, right?
Penguin, né? Tá aí.
There you go. Let's call him
Escamoso.
Escamoso. Escamoso.
Pronto. Não...
All right, he won't be Alfredo anymore. He could be Alfredo or Alfredo's.
Escamoso. Nem pra
They
colocar
couldn't even put a scratch off over the QR code, right? DMA. Something.
bagulho.
Pudgy Penguins that cost at least 9 ETH,
9 Ethers. Que o mais
with the most expensive ones at around $17 million.
de dólares. Vamos lá no
Let's go to Tap Radar.
Radar. Vamos.
Let's see, look.
Que maravilhoso.
How wonderful, how wonderful.
Alfredo
Alfredo Snow.
Escamoso. a original
He's the original scamming hoe.
tá aqui, ó.
Here, look.
Deixa eu pegar os...
Let me see Pudgy Penguins here. Look.
Tô abrindo aqui.
I'm opening it on DAP.
Escamoso.
Scamudo.
Ó.
Look, average price is $16,000. The average price,
Com
with a 136 million market cap, right?
né? Olha,
Check it out.
queria ver o de
I wanted to see the highest
preço.
price. Here's the lowest.
Eu queria ver
I wanted to see that.
o pessoal falou
People said the most expensive is 17 million.
o mais
The most
caro.
expensive among Pudgy Penguins.
E aí
Then people do a project
projeto em que
trying to play around with giving it some utility.
utilidade, o preço,
The median price is $17,000. Jeff,
o preço
the median price is $17,000.
tá aí.
So there it is, guys. There it is.
Deixa eu...
Price low to high, high to low.
Vamos ver. High...
Let's see high. 9
Ethers.
9,000.
Ethers. O
High to low price.
high to low. Aqui
Here, see.
estão vendo.
9,000 ETH is the most expensive.
E aí,
And then, when they actually make the thing, it's
faz uma parada que é
a cheap figure in easily tampered packaging.
Facilmente violável,
A certificate with an exposed QR code.
QR Code exposto. O que mais?
What else could you expect, right?
Né? O que mais?
What else could you expect?
E tá lá.
And there are still 5 more there.
Não tinha
There weren't 9. Yesterday when we saw, now there was it 9, I think. We saw a total of 9. 9, 3, 3, and 3. Man, there it is. And people just opened them, tampered with all the boxes, obviously took the certificates and stole them. A scratch-off idea would have solved it. But you know why maybe not? Because people would take the certificate and walk away. They should have something on the front to show the certificate, because people would open it, grab the certificate, and a box with a decent seal, a decent box, for something that costs $17,000 on average. They couldn't make a decent box with a seal, with something. Well made. Even the figure itself, how much did this figure? It probably cost nothing, man.
Deve ter custado nada, cara.
They probably spent next to nothing. Then, as we'd already seen, I mentioned it to Miriam. Whoa, man, there are some Pudgy Penguins here. That's from an NFT. Then I looked at the boxes, and all of them were open and tampered with. And I said, man, if there was something digital, for sure, in that state, it's gone. Then I was like, we already said, is it worth buying one of these or not? We had talked about it before. Then what? This was a month or 2 ago. Maybe then we kept it in mind. Miriam went over there to... You went to the mall to pick up a freebie. Yes, Miriam went to the mall to pick up a freebie she got this... She bought Pringles and won a pair of socks. Then they sent her a message.
Uma mensagem pra ela. Olha, você...
Look, you were one of the winners. There was a Pringles thing. You signed up to win a Pringles prize socks, right?
Meia, né?
And Miriam signed up. She said, it showed up for me. Let's register. Then she got an email saying she'd won. Then she got an email from the store saying she'd won. So she said, I'll go to the mall, to the store, to get my prize. Here they are, Pringles socks. So she went there to get them. Got one men's pair and one women's pair. Then she got the socks and got 2 Pringles cans as well. She got 2 Pringles, so all good. Then she passed by the store and said, the Pudgy Penguins, the Pudgy Penguins are... Then I said, that's why I got the idea to go to the store after grocery shopping and see the Pudgy. So I went to see the Pudgy Penguins, and yes, they were still... It's been 2 months at least. The Pudgy Penguin, I said, let's make content out of this. Already suspecting that people had... I said on the live stream, already suspecting that if releasing an NFT collection wasn't enough of a scam, there would still be a mini scam in releasing. What are the chances of releasing a physical product for an NFT and not having a way for it to get scammed too? It's another scam method, so we made the content. I brought it. We'd agreed not to open. Didn't open it, left, and we did the unboxing. We saw that the product is really poor quality. And when I went to redeem the certificate, it was already obvious. So there are 8 more. Maybe I can negotiate. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Now I have to take care of him forever since he's... Can I say I own a Pudgy Penguins? Can I? Yes, I have the product. But I don't have its traits. What are traits? Traits are a pair of sunglasses, a sword, a bowl haircut, a cuia hairdo.
De cuia, cabelo de cuia.
Those are the traits. So the NFT that's out there, I don't own it. I don't own the NFT, but I do own a... Here it says I'm the owner. It's right here, man.
Obrigado por...
Thank you for adopting these Pudgy Penguins as your friend.
Ele é meu amigo.
He's my friend forever.
Então,
So that's it.
tenho meu...
I haven't even signed yet.
Que é um Pudgy Penguin.
Alfredo the scammer.
Eu não assinei ainda. Alfredo.
Tomorrow someone's going to sue me too. Alfredo the scammer.
Pra devolver o...
No, I didn't steal. What do you mean? Stole it. I bought it, man.
Não, como assim?
I bought it thinking I'd pay $5.99.
Comprei, velho. Comprei. Fui lá achando que...
When the girl rang it up, it cost me €3 immediately.
Passou lá.
It's all on video.
Euro na minha conta.
It's all on video.
Tá tudo registrado, hein?
Who said
Tá tudo
I didn't steal anything? So, scam with Pudgy Penguins.
Né? Tá aí, velho. Tá aí.
Scam with Pudgy Penguins.
De Pudgy...
Will this go to the biggest international news outlet?
Isso vai sair...
We've got to make it go scam with Pudgy
Tem
Penguins.
que fazer isso sair nas...
I'll find a way to make it into international media now.
Vou dar um jeito de fazer isso sair em mídias internacionais agora. Ai,
Oh, what a joy, man.
tava...
It was obvious. It was so clear that this was
Ia ser zoado.
going to be met.
Muito...
It was totally clear it was
É muito...
it's obvious it was going to be some little scam. Very good, right?
Muito...
Very good.
Tinha que sair...
We should do an article, get decrypt all of them. Scam with we need that, man.
Scam de Pudgy Penguin. Tem que...
We make joke.
A gente faz...
The world is getting used.
O mundo tá se
That's the
acostumando com essa...
at least you bought the right muffin. Hub Marvel ho.
Tinho. Ah,
Oh, Bimar. So, folks following through with the promise.
então, galera...
Continuing yesterday's live stream,
Dando continuidade na live de ontem. Parte...
part 1 and part 2, right?
dois, né? Parte...
Part 1 and part 2.
A gente...
We had the purchase of a Pudgy Penguins,
Penguin.
the suspicion about Pudgy Penguins,
Penguin. E a...
and the confirmation of the Pudgy Penguins scam.